Hello people, welcome to my review for Dr. Hauschka Soothing Mask. First of all, those of you that aren't sure what Dr. Hauschka is, it's a skincare brand. It's a German brand and it's one of the few brands that are certified as natural. It's certified by a company called Natru, that they are the organisation that give the seal of approval worldwide for anything that is certified as natural or organic. So everything that goes into this soothing mask is made from plants and herbs and anything that's good for you. Dr. Hauschka is owned by a pharmaceutical company called Walla, and they were one of the first companies that found a way to preserve their medicines and obviously Dr. Hauschka products without the use of alcohol. So everything is free from parabens, preservatives, silicons, anything that's nasty, anything that's not good for you, dyes, synthetic smells, perfumes, that does not go into any of the products. I'm a beauty therapist by trade, and I'm trained in Dr. Hauschka, and I love the products. So that's why I am here to educate you all a little bit more about the products. I don't think there's many videos around. So let me just get straight to it. Okay, so this mask that you see me holding up here is one of the professional masks. This is the 100 ml. If you're buying it in the shop, you'll get it at 30 ml. I'll probably slide in a picture of that quickly in here. So you'll get the 30 ml. It will also come in the same sort of packaging, so they don't use plastic. Dr. Hauschka don't have any of their sort of normal range in a plastic. So this is like a tube. I guess it's made from aluminium by the looks of it. And in the UK, you're probably looking at paying roughly about £40. I think it's about £39 something pence on the website. But I'll put a link into the website below. For a 30 ml, but a little goes a long way. I would say that with all the Dr. Hauschka products across the board, because they're natural. They're very sort of oil based, or well, most of them are oil based, and they spread well. Okay, so I would recommend this product for anyone that has sensitive skin. If you're one of those people that just are very sensitive, have a facial feel sensitive, or use any sort of cream and get sensitivity, you are going to love this product because it reduces all those issues with sensitive skin, so redness, if you get sort of little blemishes, anything that can trigger off your sensitive skin. The soothing mask, it will kind of reverse that around. So if you're having any sensitivity issues, I have psoriasis on my leg. I even use this on my leg when my psoriasis is flaring up. I've used it on my nephew, 2 years old. He had a little sort of rash going on his face. Put some soothing mask on. 4 hours later, it's gone. This is, I call it a miracle product. It's my favourite product, so that's why it's the first one that I'm reviewing. Okay, ingredients. Alchemilla is something they put into this product. Alchemilla is a plant. It's actually from the rose family, and it's another word for it, lady's mantle, I think it's called. And the reason why they put that in there is because it's a very soft plant, and you'll see with the mask, the texture of the mask is very, very soft. This plant is it's good for sort of retaining water. It's very good for women as well. That I don't know why, but they say it's very good for women. But yeah, it's a very soft plant, part of the rose family, so very delicate on the skin. Also with Alchemilla, it's called Alchemilla because it was known as the alchemist plant, which is always quite fascinating for anyone that's into alchemy and essential oils and things. With anything that's really from the rose family, it will give you, it will tighten up the skin as well, and that's what it does. So it's not geared to be a firming mask, because Dr. Hauschka do have a firming mask specifically, but it will kind of give you that nice hold on the face. It doesn't slip off. I've just put a little bit onto my hand, and you can see that pea-sized amount, a little has covered off pretty much my whole hand there. You can see a little does go a long way. So if that was my face, that pea-sized amount would easily cover off half my face. So it goes on, it's almost like a cream, I would say. A cream meets gel sort of texture, but yeah, more so creamy. Um, when you put it on, you can leave it on for half an hour and remove it. Obviously, you would want to cleanse your face first, exfoliate your face, and then leave the mask on. I've left this one on overnight on my face, so especially when it's very warm outside, I get a bit of a heat rash, and that's when I put it onto my face. So I put a thin layer on and I rub it in just so that it disappears like this, so it's in my skin and I fall asleep. Never woken up with stains on my pillow or anything like that. It just goes onto the face quite nicely and just soaks into the face. This product also contains shea butter and macadamia oil. So both are very nourishing if you know anything about these oils. Shea butter is heaven sent for, once again, there's eczema prone skin, dry skin, so it really helps nourish the skin. It also contains borage oil and buckwheat, which are very good anti-inflammatories, very soothing to the skin. So you've got that sort of shea butter there just for that nourishment, and then you've got things that are going to bring down any inflammation and redness. Or it contains witch hazel, and it's apparent on the smell. You can smell the witch hazel. It's a slight amount, so it's not anything that, once again, if you've got sensitive skin, it's not going to sort of sit in the eyes. But there is a slight sort of kick. That witch hazel always has that kick, so that's also going to help with any redness, blemishes, as I mentioned. And it also contains quince seed. So quince is a very protective flower. Those of you that know about quince, it's got a little protective waxy layer over the flower itself, and that's exactly what the mask does. It kind of gives it that protective film around the face. I keep saying face, but this product is so versatile. You can use it on any way where you're finding like you're having like prickly heat, maybe heat rash, wind burn as well. So if you get wind burn, it's a good time to use the product. What I love about Dr. Hauschka is because everything is natural, you can use this on toddlers and on children, and that's exactly where the soothing mask comes in great. I haven't personally tried it, but I can see how you could probably use it for nappy rash, and so yeah, just like child eczema, baby eczema. And one last top tip, you can actually add the soothing mask into your daily face cream as well. For those of you that get really red, a lot of rosacea or a flashing of the cheeks, just add a small amount into your regular day cream. If you're not someone that does use day cream every single day, depending on what your plans are and where you're going, then you can even just use this as your facial cream. As you saw earlier when I did rub it into my skin, it goes completely translucent, so no one will need to know you're wearing it. You can feel it, it will sort of sit on the skin a little bit, but for those of you that are feeling extremely dry, maybe extremely sensitive, you'll definitely appreciate the benefits of the soothing mask. So stay tuned to my channel and I'll carry on reviewing some more Dr. Hauschka products.